Hey snowplow junkies, time to test out the wireless camera. Now this one I bought off of the good old Amazon.com, so I'll leave you a link in the description below. Now, wireless, that's a bunch of malarkey. Now it does have a video out feed. I guess that's when your wireless just doesn't work. And then you have your 12 volt. So there's not really much wireless about this except for the signal, and that's if it works. Now of course the monitor is a little smaller, which I must admit I do like. Of course it has your antennae and your outputs. Now what the good thing is about this camera is that it has your power, your input, and it has a secondary input, so you can actually hook two cameras up to this, which makes it a little more versatile. Not too bad. And it also comes of course with two power leads in the box, a couple of screws to, whoops, gotta grab screws, a couple of these little tiny mini screws which are to mount somewheres, who knows, but that's it in a nutshell. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, so I put it in. Wow, yeah, I think I would go with the wired system because this wireless system just is all over the place. Take a look. Now the picture does seem sharper, but you can see how the electronics of the vehicle may be interrupting with the signal. And this is not far away. I mean, we're talking the back of the cab to the interior. But then again, it could be just loose wires. Or maybe I just messed up on one of the places. But the picture is clear. I don't like the parking grid lines, of course, because you're using it as a full view camera, where I did like the older one. You can see the older mode, the first monitor is still on, of course, but I had to disconnect the signal. The light is a little different. I do like the fact that I can stick this monitor up there. So what I'm thinking is maybe use the other camera but with this monitor and see if that makes a difference. Let's try it out. Wow, what a difference. The picture is awesome. I mean, that is really clear. No shakes, no rattles, no rolls. Really nice. Now that I like. And you can see the difference without the parking lines. You know, they really get in the way. They're distracting. I like this setup better. Like I said, I like the fact that it's on the magnetic base. Oh, the wires. Do you hide the wires? I guess you would. Although probably for this winter, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave everything the way it is. Well, I don't know. I should, yeah, I'll probably clean them up tomorrow. Wow. I like that better. So, it's a mix and match. The camera, so that would tell me that the camera in the back, that little dinky camera that we put in the first time, actually is better than the other camera, because you see that other camera had that night vision. Let's go take a look. So you can see here, we've got these night vision LEDs in here. Now this is a nice system, don't get me wrong, it might be good for my van, maybe. But this little camera, you know, the problem might be is that this camera is trying to go back between night vision because of the time of day, and you can see it's quite cloudy. We're at sunset, so maybe this camera is having issues with changing from night vision to regular vision. But this camera, it really seems to do the trick. All right, so what's the verdict? We got a mixed match system. So when you're looking for your camera setup, if this is the way you want to go, wired is always better. You got a nice strong signal directly to the monitor from the camera. wireless, you know, you're susceptible to interference. The other thing is the clarity. I mean, I'm getting such a great clear picture from that $20 camera. So it's a good little camera. But to try and find the setup that has like, and the smaller, I'd like a big monitor, or like something I can, you know, get a good look at. But the smaller monitor does help in making things clearer, because the little pixels are a little squished, you know, so it makes it appear clearer. Whereas when you get into these bigger monitors, all they're doing is like expanding everything. It's like trying to zoom in on a crappy digital picture. It starts to pixelate. So I think that's what's happening with these larger monitors. Anyways, my name's John. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.